Hey y'all, Phantom DC here. Going to be reacting to Black Lightning Season 4, Episode 12, the penultimate episode for the final season of Black Lightning. So let's get to reacting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why on earth did they show us old Jennifer here?
Tobias knew that I was Lightning and Jennifer Pierce. He promised me that anytime I go out as Lightning, someone I love would die. Anissa, Mom, even you.
Yeah.
We don't have our powers, but we're still a family, and we will protect each other like we always have. You know, I never told you or your sister the details about my father's murder. He beat him to death
Shoved the newspaper down his throat.
while I hid under the bed and watched.
And after you acquired these harvested genes, all information associated with Event Horizons was transferred to this building.
No.
I think destroying the harvester, the building, is all a piece of cake.
Is it?
Servers are another story.
I think I might be able to help with that.
We have confirmed reports that Lightning remains active.
Uh-oh.
An oversight I'll soon correct.
The Shadow Board does not tolerate failure. Your seat has been rescinded.
Yikes.
Immediately.
Yo.
Freeland is just the beginning. Star City. Metropolis. Anywhere Metafreak dares to stand in my way will meet the same fate as this pixelated pissant. Now it's past time you all bow down and pledge your loyalty to me.
Yo, he been waiting so long for this.
The time has come to finally rid the world of Jefferson Pierce.
Yo.
I've duplicated your ankle monitor's signal and placed it on a feedback loop that shows you're obeying your house arrest.
We erase his memory.
Like you did with those cops that tried to arrest you when you were helping the violinist.
Really?
Exactly. I hit him with a high enough voltage that it wiped the short-term memory.
I might be able to build a handheld device that could accomplish that.
If I can't neutralize Lightning, I'll be Freeland's first and last female police chief.
Don't say that.
Permission to speak freely? I'm sorry about what happened to your husband. Meta powers destroyed him and your family before the Meta powers poisoned his mind and made him kill your brothers. Do you really want to do that to officers under your command?
No.
You do know that I worked for Tobias Whale, right? And when he finds out what you've done with his most prized possession, he will rip your spine out and kill you.
Already done.
Been there, done that.
You've been waiting for that call.
Ready to sign over the deed to my father's house.
Hate to see it.
When and where?
Why don't we end this decades-long dance where it began?
If he uses his abilities, it'll lead us to him. Why?
Tobias had Red murder Uriah. I plan to take Red from him tonight.
Isn't the emitter draining your power too?
Really now?
Uriah deserves justice, don't you think?
Justice or revenge?
Does it matter?
Yes.
It does.
I trust Peter Gamby with my life. If he trusts you, so do I. My family are metas. And I'm trying to track down the emitter that took away their powers so they can protect this city from a delusional villainous mayor.
Now, I think you can put two and two together what her family is.
Like a
Here we go.
I've been tracking you, Looker. But Tobias contracted me to kill you both.
Ha! I thought it was just Khalil. Yo, Looker might just get away. Ooh.
Too bad you wasn't good enough to touch me with your poison.
I never had to touch you.
Uh-oh.
Check the hilt.
Damn. Who would have thought he would lose to Khalil?
When are we doing this? There's no we.
Jefferson, This is no time for bravado. I'm going with you.
No. This is
Gotta
between
be
you and me.
him.
Win, lose, or draw, it ends tonight.
If we keep the secret for these mothers, at least they can live there happily ever after.
It's complex.
You got a sec?
Yeah, of course. What is that?
It's my updated will. I
Yo.
want to make sure that things are in order before I go see Tobias. Before I go see Tobias, I just wanted to make sure you heard that.
I'm sorry, too.
Don't make it the
I
last.
feel a lot as well.
All right, TC, how much time do we have?
The building is empty. I triggered the fire alarm, but the fire department is 7 minutes out.
All right, that's plenty of time.
Able to do this without abilities.
As promised, she agreed to testify.
I'm right here, officer. And yes, I agreed to testify that I falsely implicated the Pierces.
And clear the names of the people you helped manipulate for Tobias well. Let's see how you like being controlled.
Yeah.
Lightning. I've got res 20. Sending coordinates now.
Time for some payback.
Uh-oh. Whoever that was trying to grab her, it seems.
Time to join your friend.
Got him.
You were playing possum.
Don't. Just don't. That man is directly responsible for the murder of Uriah Coleman. The evidence is on the flash drive around his neck.
I'm gonna hunt you down.
Really?
The Metafilth deserve to be wiped from the face of the earth.
Lie feed, Chief Lopez.
Yo, that's your boss there. She's gonna use it. Now it's gonna be Chief Lopez versus Lightning. Yo, Jeff, don't fail. Ah.
You know, I've never admitted this, but seeing as that you're gonna die tonight, I might as well tell you, I killed your daddy.
I mean, he knows.
I saw what you did from under the bed. And I dedicated my life to bringing you to justice.
Take your best shot. You're gonna die like him too.
You are gonna be proud of what I did tonight.
Oh, for what? Turning Red into Chief Lopez. I'm sure your daddy isn't too proud now.
Really?
Mr. Well to you. You made me do it.
What did you do?
Yo, put two and two together. He's calling for your father's phone.
For yourself. Jefferson Pierce is dead.
Damn. So, not gonna lie, that was some penultimate episode of Black Lightning. Like, throughout the episode, when they were kind of saying, like, oh, you know, one of JJ's loved ones can die once you suit up and become Lightning. Oh, Jefferson's gonna meet with Tobias and it's gonna be okay. You either win, lose, or draw. It gotta go down. And I'm like, I doubt they're gonna kill off Jefferson. If anything, they're probably gonna beat him down or whatever. But nope, they killed Jefferson Pierce. And hell, it being, you know, the Book of Resurrection, yeah, I could see him coming back next week's episode. But if not, and they actually killed off his character for good, wow, I got some balls to actually kill off Jefferson Pierce and have someone else defeat him. And if it turns out to be JJ, I'd be like, wow, really? So, because it seems like they're, well, the way how they're setting this up, again, last episode, you got like really 42 minutes. It's like, how much stuff are you going to put in this episode? At this rate, Lala, I'll be surprised if they fit in Lala for the finale. Because the way how they were doing Lala, I thought it was going to be Lala and Painkiller teaming up to defeat Ishmael. But nope, Ishmael was defeated by, you know, Khalil and Painkiller, which I'm like, okay, all right there. Because I thought when Ishmael was, you know, introduced, I thought it was either going to be Jefferson, JJ, or Anissa teaming up with Grace one more time to defeat him. But nope, Khalil and Kayla defeated him. And as Looker was being hauled away by the detective and the other agent, he was like, "Oh, do you want to go to Freeland one more time?" And again, if he doesn't go on to Freeland next week's episode, and we don't get no Painkiller spinoff, that was just an open door that will never be explored. Tragic. But back to my point, you're gonna have Chief Lopez. It seems like Chief Lopez is gonna go up against, Lightning. I hope so. Because hell, which I don't think that they've ever explored much of her backstory until this episode. If they have explained about her situation with her family and how, the mental abilities with her husband killing her brothers, I'm like, whoa. How did that like go over my head? And if they did it and now they finally touched on it, you can see why she was just so gun hell trying to apprehend all these metas in Freeland. But she shouldn't, like, with one bad experience, blame every single metahuman. Come on now. And seeing how it was in this episode, where again, literally, Lightning just gave you the true, assassin, the murderer of your former mayor. And with the evidence around his neck, and she's like, I don't care. I gotta take you. I'm like, oh my gosh. And just before that, she was like, oh, if I can't able to, get her, I'm probably gonna be like the last, woman chief of police. I'm like, no, don't put that in there. There's gonna be others after you, just probably better, and probably treat metahumans way better than how you are right now. And seeing how she just took it, it's just like, damn. It's like what TC said. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. It's like, is this justice or is this revenge? Is it justice for what happened to, your husband, your brothers, or you're just going off of blind vengeance here? And it seems that's the case. As opposed to Lightning, boom. She got justice for Ymir or something of that magnitude. I can't pronounce that kid's name. But other thing that's happened this episode, Gamby. The girl pretty much, hopefully after when Lynn told her about, oh yeah, my family has abilities, we're kind of like helping out Freeland. She put two and two together that freaking, the Pierce family is like, Black Lightning, Thunder, and thing. If she didn't, she thought there were just some other individuals with superhero abilities helping out Freeland. Come on now, you can add you to the rest of the list of people who still cannot see who that family is. Anissa and Grace. Interesting conversation there. Hopefully, Anissa doesn't pretty much talk about the whole letting the news about what happened to the mothers, which I won't be surprised if she does. But since, again, this is the final season, I don't see it happening. Because if it was like a season 5, I wouldn't be surprised if she does say something and it cause like a rift between her and Grace, and then they get back together for like season 5. But I'll know next season. And then again, Jefferson this episode, like, damn, him dying. I'm curious how he's gonna come back. Either again destroy that metaphor, and then he's gonna his ability's gonna like kick in somehow, and then boom, he's gonna resurrect himself, or is it gonna be Jen? Which again, why did they reveal the actress of China in the resurrection thing? When again they could have just saved that for like the finale and be a shock value, as opposed to everyone now seeing that and like, oh, she's gonna come back. That's what the whole essence on the freaking stratosphere thing is. But other than that, I can't wait to see how it all ends, even without Gravedigger. God damn it! I just wanted Gravedigger just one more time. But I am Phantom D saying, and I am signing off.